Snapey here, another Paladins gameplay, more Androxus. I think during this time I was trying to get better at Androxus because I saw the potential of how great this champion can be in the context of mobility and just moving around. I don't think I had Eevee at this time, and so I looked to Androxus as what I thought was the most mobile champion there was in this game. During this game, I run into a bit of a trouble trying to contain the Sky. The Sky did a really good job trying to get me there. I missed the third dash. I got caught up on the wall. And that's actually probably a really good sort of sign of things to come, I guess, for this video. Because one of the things that I noticed in this old gameplay was the fact that often I would do a lot of damage, but I would not finish off some of the targets, and that became a problem. Or I didn't finish it off quickly. So like that took me 3 shots to get that Victor who had basically no health, and I don't know why I didn't turn around. That must have been just like the easiest kill for that Tyro. But I had a hard time finishing off targets that were low, and I don't know if it's like a psychological thing where I look at their health and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, one more shot will do it, and I miss all my shots, and I'm like, how can I miss? Part of it is just my aim is not that great, but I think probably the real cause of that is just sort of that anxious feeling that I get when it's like, oh, this person's about to die, one more shot and then it's over, especially if I'm taking damage. I do like the fact though that I am in this gameplay, unlike previous Androxus gameplay footage, is that I'm actually trying to move around. So like right here, the Tyro should be dead, but it took me a while to get that kill. And right here, I see the Sky's pretty low, so you know I'm doing better. I'm doing better. But in this particular gameplay, I noticed that I'm starting to use the side routes. I'm starting to go on this side of the map, which really distracts the other team because you can't have an Androxus shooting on this wide part of the map because there's the top, because there's the person middle. But by opening it up on the right side, oh yeah, by the way, I'm not sure why I didn't dash away, but I guess I forgot Victor's ultimate just destroys people if you don't move. So I was learning to widen up the map on this side and really try to fulfill more of that flanking role, which is maybe the reason why I ran into problems with Sky, because it was basically me and Sky off to the side, battling each other out. But I do try to stick on the side of the map and flank and shoot towards what I think would be like the top priority targets. So I'm really trying to do damage. Because of the lack of heals, I'm really trying to do damage to both their damage classes, which are going to be Victor and Kyra. Unfortunately, again, the Sky was on me, and there's really not much I can do as a Androxus, I realized. It's just a bad matchup, and especially because I was so unfamiliar with Androxus and sort of what his deal is. Not sure how that didn't hit Bomb King, but that's fine. But you'll see, yeah, the the Sky is just all over me, and I'm like, how do I get away from this person? So again, I'm trying to move off towards the side and not have to deal with the Sky, but when this guy comes and chases me, I really have no other choice, and I'm somewhat defensive. This probably wasn't the greatest time to do the ultimate there and be in front of everyone. I thought my team was pushing up the cart, which is probably why I did that. Unfortunately, I think whoever was on the cart, they had died, so that really was not the greatest ultimate. Again, I get caught off to the side with the Sky, and I'm like, yeah, I'm dead. I didn't do any damage to this guy. Oh, that aim, so bad. But again, I'm trying to work on these things, and that's the fun. Again, I mentioned this in previous videos. That's the fun part of trying to look back and see what the heck I was trying to do. Again, not finishing off the Bomb King was pretty important right there. I should have just finished it. We end up capping the round, but still, that is not a good habit to build, where I'm doing a lot of damage, but I'm letting these people live, especially people that could heal up, because Paladins is great in the fact that you can heal up by just staying out of the action. In a lot of these other I don't know, you call it MOBAs, you do heal over time, but not this fast. And so that's why I think it's so important when that person is so low to finish them off, because you don't know if they have their ultimate, you don't know what is on cooldown, and what some abilities, not all, but some abilities can actually change the course of like a little mini battle, especially if you know they have a really strong ultimate, something like, oh, I don't know, Eevee's ultimate I think is pretty strong. I think Ruckus is also pretty strong under the right conditions. And of course, there's heroes that aren't in this game that have pretty great ultimates. Maeve is one, and Torval is pretty good, but because of the fact that his ultimate comes online so fast, it's really not that bad. But really, like, there's a lot of ultimates that are key, that you can't have someone who was supposed to die heal up and then come back with their ultimate, because they're more likely to pull the trigger on the ultimate because they're so low. Right here you can see the Victor. The Victor should have been dead. The Victor had like no health, right? But we let the Victor live. I probably should have dashed right in that session. I'm not sure why, or in that last little fight. I don't know why I didn't dash in. But as you can see, that Victor, who was supposed to have died, popped his ultimate and killed our Grover, which is pretty critical because we need our heals right here on this bend. Again, here comes the Sky. Again, it's little mistakes like that I look back and I'm like, yeah, I need to make sure that when I see someone, especially someone that can shoot as precisely as Androxus, I need to make sure I go either take my time to shoot them, or I need to make sure that I go after them to finish them off, because really that was pretty bad, and that death on that on the Grover is on me. You know, that's my fault, so I shouldn't be looking into that. So finally, I guess I'm getting into my role as flanker and playing a lot more aggressive. Of course, part of the reason might be because the team behind me these guys are doing work behind me. But again, the Tyra, I probably should have finished her off in one shot. I think she did significant damage to my teammate. But again, Sky, I'm not sure if I can chase that, but I ended up going after Sky anyway. But those are the types of kills that I want to try and work on, and I'm sure this can expand to other champions as well, not just to Androxus, although it's very apparent in this gameplay, so that's sort of what I want to talk about. Making sure to finish your food, make sure to finish off the team, and don't give them any chances, because you never know. One of the nice things though in this game, and I guess in a lot of other similar games, is that the ultimates don't reset, which is nice. I can't imagine if the ultimate actually were to reset. Again, that was a lot better job. Unfortunately, the cart is almost gonna push in, so it's a little bit too late. Here, I probably should have pushed forward. I'm not sure what I'm waiting for exactly. I should have been on that Kinessa, on that Tyra, so they don't get free shots on us, because really, there's not too many other people on the team that have the mobility to go after them. And again, of course, this Sky destroys me back lines. Yeah, it's just interesting to comment on some of these things, and hopefully I learn or get better. I should have just gone upstairs. I'm not sure why I didn't do that. This Victor though was just having like a free day, and I'm sure the people on my team were frustrated that why are these guys getting free shots on us? Whereas when we're actually pushing the payload, I thought I did a lot better job of at least contesting them, maybe not controlling them, but contesting them. When they were on offense, I just could not do a single thing, and yeah, again, the Sky destroys me, and that is pretty much it for us. They end up pushing it, and we don't hold the defense. But yeah, working on finishing off opponents when their health is low. 1 or 2 shots and they're done, and making sure that is done quickly, not dragging it out, not missing 3 or 4 shots, but really taking the time to focus on the 1 shot, because that's all it's going to take, and who knows what damage they can do in that little second they have left to live. So anyway, thanks for watching this video, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.